Hi guys, many of you are interested in scholarships for 2021 intake, and today I'm going to introduce some more about scholarships on the China Admissions platform. So recently on the platform we have actually launched scholarships. So you can choose and apply to scholarships on our platform, and we are putting all the information there so it's easy for you to see and apply. So I'm going to go through some of the most popular scholarships for 2021 intake, and I'm going to go through 10 different scholarships for you. Firstly, I'm going to start with the MBA scholarships. So there are 3 different scholarships for MBA programs in China. The first one I'm going to introduce is the Fudan University Xing Belt and Road Scholarship for international students. Now this scholarship is designed for international students along the Belt and Road, which covers a large number of countries in Asia, Africa, and there's a full list of the countries that it includes on the link below in the description. The value of the scholarship is 250,000 RMB, and it will be given to the student of 125,000 RMB for each year in the program. And this is the link that if you want to find more information. And Fudan MBA is the #1 ranked MBA program out of all of the university MBA programs in China. And this is some more information about how to apply. And if you'd like to apply, you can just click the apply now button here and fill out the information, and then you'll be taken to the application system. And this scholarship is actually for students who have financial need for scholarship. You'll need to demonstrate that you have challenges to pay the fee, which will be according to some documents that you can complete and interview. And the deadline for this program is the 29th of April. And to apply to this program, you need to apply to the MBA program. After that, you will be automatically considered for the scholarship during your application. So the second scholarship that I'm going to introduce is the CEIBS MBA Scholarship. CEIBS MBA has a large number of scholarships for different students. Some of them are mostly partial scholarships. This is a list of all of the different scholarships. And to apply to this scholarship, you just need to apply to the MBA program of CEIBS, and you'll be automatically considered for the scholarships. You can basically apply on the platform here. And CEIBS is the #1 MBA program in Asia and very highly ranked around the world according to FT Financial Times. And this scholarship will be awarded to the students who have the strongest academic background and the strongest application. So you can just apply here, and when you apply to the program, you will automatically be considered for scholarships. Now the third MBA scholarship it's not actually an MBA, it's an EBA, which is an Elite Business Administration program. So this is scholarship for the online EBA program with Shanghai Jiaotong University. And the tuition fee for the program is normally 38,000 RMB. And if you get the scholarship, then the price of the program is 5,800 RMB. So that's a very big saving. This program is an online program for 3 months where you will have lots of classes about business in China. Mostly it's conducted on Zoom. You will get a certificate from Shanghai Jiaotong University after completing it, but you will also be part of the community where you'll be connected to lots of other business people, and you will also still be able to attend classes after the program. And if you're in Shanghai or able to come to Shanghai, you can join the classes in person, or you can join it remotely from wherever you are in the world. So this has been a very popular program during the epidemic. So some more scholarships that I'm going to introduce. Jiangsu University Presidential Scholarship is a very popular scholarship. Actually, every student who applies to Jiangsu University on the China Admissions platform will receive this scholarship. And this scholarship covers many different programs from bachelor, master, and PhD. And to apply to this program, you just need to apply to the program on China Admissions platform, and you will automatically be considered for the scholarship. And there's more information here, and basically when you want to apply for the program, you just click apply now, and then you choose the program that you want to study at. There's a lot of programs at Jiangsu University in many different subjects, so you just need to choose here. You can choose if you want bachelor's, you can choose, or master's, and then you just go through the application process here. This is a very popular scholarship. So going back to other scholarships. So this is another really popular scholarship for bachelor's students, and this is the Tianjin University Beijing Language and Culture College Scholarship. And this scholarship, basically you just need to pay the 1-year foundation program to study in Chinese, and then you will get a 3-year scholarship to study Chinese language at Tianjin University, which is one of the top ranked universities in China, top 15 ranked universities. The scholarship is worth about $15,000 US, and because the whole program is in Chinese, you just need to have a Chinese level of HSK4 after you've completed the program. Normally it takes 1 year. The deadline is the 31st of July, and if you're interested in in studying in Chinese, this is a great opportunity to take this program, and it can save a lot of money for you and your family. And this is also a very popular scholarship. So this scholarship particular is about the Chinese language undergraduate scholarship. So if you want to study Chinese language, you can study the 1-year foundation program at Beijing Language and Culture College, which is in Beijing. After the first year, you will then study Chinese language in Tianjin University for 3 years. So in total, it's a 4-year program. So in Tianjin University, the scholarship will cover the tuition fee, the accommodation, and when you apply to this program through China Admissions, when you get accepted, you will receive a letter which tells you the full conditions of your scholarship and what it includes. So you will know for sure that you will get this scholarship as long as you meet the HSK4 requirements after taking the foundation program. This particular one is the 1+3 Chinese language scholarship program, but you can also study any other program in Tianjin University. So you can also study like engineering, architecture is very good at Tianjin University, business, computer science. There's a large number of different programs that you can apply for, and you can just apply on China Admissions for that. Application fee is $100, which is 600 RMB. So I'm going to introduce Northwestern Polytechnical University, which is a very good university in Xi'an City, and they actually have lots of different scholarships, and this is just one of the scholarships. It's called the President Scholarship, but they also have the Outstanding Visiting Student Scholarship and the Xi'an City Belt and Road Scholarship. So you can choose the scholarships here. This is from the Xi'an Municipal Government, and you can apply here. And if you apply on China Admissions, you will automatically be considered for the scholarships. The scholarships is very attractive at Northwestern Polytechnical University. And we also have ZUST Scholarship for new students, and this goes to top new students who want to study in ZUST, which is in Hangzhou City. And there's a lot of different tuition fee scholarships, especially for masters and bachelors, and this goes to the students who have the best academic background and best academic grades. Talking about that, I will also introduce the Beijing Foreign Studies University International Business School Scholarship. If you have a very high grades, for example over 70%, it depends on which country. Like if you're from UK, then it should be above 60% because the grades are different in UK and other countries. But if you're from like a Russian speaking country, then it should be around 80% or above. And when you apply to this program, you'll be considered for a scholarship. Actually, you can just apply on China Admissions platform and just upload the academic transcript and then send us a message, and we will check to see if you're eligible. So we'll check with the teacher to see if you're eligible for this. And this is a tuition fee only scholarship, and it covers the whole tuition fee at Beijing Foreign Studies University. But there are also partial scholarships, so if you don't get the full tuition fee, you can also get the partial one. And Beijing Foreign Studies University is a top international business school, is a leading university in Beijing, and it has one of the highest employability ratings in China. It's actually specializing in foreign languages, so it has a very rich international community in Beijing Foreign Studies University. They actually have 2 campuses. One of them is in Beijing and one of them is in Foshan, which is in Guangdong in Guangzhou. This is a brand new campus, and it's a pretty impressive campus, so you can actually choose to study in either of those. Not all of the programs are available in Foshan campus right now. So when you apply, if you have a preference, you can let us know about where you want to study, in Beijing or in Foshan, which is in the south. In Foshan, there's actually a bit more accommodation, and the climate is quite different, so it can depend on the student which one you prefer. We actually have some videos about Beijing Foreign Studies University. If you're interested to learn more, you can check out the videos here. There's actually a few more scholarships I'll introduce, and this is the Chinese University of Hong Kong-Shenzhen Scholarship for new students. This is a scholarship which is targeting the top students to apply to this university. It's quite a new university and it's very highly ranked in China. It's separate from Chinese University of Hong Kong, which is based in Hong Kong, and it's a very impressive, beautiful campus. There are different types of scholarships, which includes full tuition, half tuition, quarter tuition, and accommodation only. And if you are serious about studying in English in a top university in China, then you can seriously consider this. And if you apply on the China Admissions platform, we will help to check and you will automatically be considered for the scholarships. So this is a great university and a very high quality university to apply for with scholarships. I've been to this campus and it's a very beautiful campus. So another scholarship that I will introduce, which is one of the most famous scholarships, is the Chinese Government Scholarship, or the CSC. And there are actually 2 different types of the CSC scholarships. One of them is the bilateral program, and this is with the Chinese government in Beijing and embassies all around the world. So to apply to this program, you can apply on the platform here, and it will take you to the CSC website where you can apply for the scholarship. When you apply for this program, you need to fill out this form, and then you need to submit this to the Chinese embassy in your country. And this is a great scholarship to apply for. It includes many different levels as well. If you want to study in Chinese, you definitely have a higher chance of being accepted because China wants to encourage more people to study Chinese. But it also, you can apply for English, especially for like masters or PhD, as long as you have a good, strong English level and you have a strong academic background. The PhD is a little bit more challenging because you need to find a supervisor often from the universities that you want to apply to. But this is a great program to apply to, and the deadline is coming up quite soon. So if you want to apply for this, you should definitely apply as soon as possible. And it's the same with all the other scholarships. You need to apply as soon as possible. The second CSC scholarship is the university program, the CSC university program. And this scholarship is given to all the universities in China, so they all have a quota for how many students that they can accept. So if you want to apply to this program, you also need to follow the same process, and you can apply on this website, but you need to choose the agency number. So instead of choosing the embassy in your country, you should choose the university that you want to apply for. And we actually have a link of all of the agency numbers that you can apply for, and this is in the description. So if you want to know what agency code you should use in your scholarship application, you can check it out on the link here. So these are the main scholarships. I'll briefly introduce two more which are really popular programs and very competitive to apply to, and these are for master's program, and one of them is the Schwarzman Scholarship in Tsinghua University. And this is a very high quality program for students to apply to, and it's designed for future leaders to understand China much more deeply and to build connections between China and the world, which is increasingly important in the future. So if you want to apply to this program, if you click apply now, it will take you to the Schwarzman application process so you can apply. And this is very competitive, so it attracts the top students for master's program. It's a fully funded master program in Beijing. And the Yenching Scholarship is with Peking University, and this is also a very high quality master's program that you can apply to, and we actually need to add more information about this, and we will do that soon. So you can apply here by clicking apply now. You will be taken to the application process for the Yenching Scholarship. But for both of these programs, you do need to apply at least a year in advance. The scholarship process is very early, so if you want to apply now, you will be applying now for 2022. So you need to apply very early if you want to apply for these scholarships. These are the main scholarships that I've introduced. I also really recommend, if you want to get updates about scholarships, because the situation is always changing. Often we get information from universities at the last minute about new scholarships. For example, a university will tell us that they have a new scholarship and the application process is closing in a week. Are there students interested? And we will post this on our platform when they come about, and we'll also send an email to all the students who registered in the scholarships on our platform. So if you want to know more about scholarships in China, and you want to get updates about when new scholarships are coming, and also any news about scholarships, also any news about when the border will open, then you can check here, fill out your email address, and we will give you updates. If you have any questions about scholarships, do let us know in the comments of this video, and we hope it's helpful for you, and we wish you the best of luck in your scholarship application journey and your application to China. Thank you very much.